US has been outscored 11-2 in its last 7 first halves against top 25 teams. That is not good. Clint, did anyone catch your eye, or was the only positive of the night that most Americans were watching college football tonight?
There's not much. I mean, like you said, it was good to see Christian back in the national team jersey. It was good to see Dest healthy again on the pitch. I've always been a big Balogun fan.
Yeah.
I think he brought an energy when he came on and was trying to make things happen. But
agree. He's so pissed at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you want to see.
For sure.
Seething.
Chris Richards wasn't on long, and he's a center back, and it almost scored for us. He's a bright spot. I don't understand why he wasn't starting from the jump. But yeah, there's not much. I mean, what would you say?
God, I mean. It was so weird tonight watching Jurgen Klinsmann watch his old team beat
his old team.
Yeah, with his son on the bench. It was just that kind of
Twilight Zone.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, I don't know. Watching Sebastian Berhalter look like he really gave a crap and trying so hard is like one of the. I mean, I wanted to see who'd step up in that second half, who would not fade away. Diego Luna, God bless him, kept trying to hustle. Poch made 4 changes on the hour mark. Tyler Adams was fuming. You noticed this when he was taken off. I mean, he's an old school US footballer. It matters to him, all of it, like it does for you, Clint. What will he have been feeling as he went off, do you think?
Well, I mean, I think there's a few things that he's feeling. I think that, I bet he feels a certain way about not getting the captain armband. I bet he feels a certain way about... being a leader on this team and wanting to try to get things right and being taken off the pitch in a game where he played for the Red Bulls. That was almost like a homecoming for him and Tim Ream, right? And you wanted to show well there, and the game didn't go how you wanted. And in the position that he played, he probably felt that there was still more that he could bring to the game, maybe. But I don't know. It's one of those things where just nothing's really been going well for anybody. I mean, I don't have much to say really. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, this is where we are. This is where we are, and I want to get to the callers in one moment because they're stacking up. I mean, you mentioned Chris Richards. He made a difference when he came on, threw himself at a free kick with a brave header. Ballo came on, made a difference. 2-0 the final score. Could have been worse, so much worse. Korea kind of eased off second half. Freeze, very good when called upon. In the MIB Discord, Al Lauren wrote, tonight felt like an unfortunate combination of under-promise and under-delivering. I see, Clint, what's wild
we miss Anthony Robinson.
Yeah, we missed. There's no doubt.
He's a huge miss as well.
And you could make the case we missed Tillman. There's no doubt Weston McKennie's coming back. I mean, the Pochettino relationship with Weston McKennie is clearly one of the full trust. That full relationship is not quite there, or he would be here in this moment. Tillman, you could make the case also missing. But we keep expecting. Tonight was a nightmare. And we keep expecting to wake up from this dark dream and be saved by the likes of Gio Reyna, Brendan Aronson. There is a possibility. This is the real deal now, Clint, and that Gio is not coming back to save us. Brendan Aronson's not coming back to save us. Yunus Musa almost certainly ain't coming back to save us. What if this is it?
Bro, Lord help us. I mean, Lord help us. This is it, bro.
Lord have mercy.
Please help us get right. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I hope this ain't it. I mean, I'm normally the positive guy, glass half full, but man, even I'm getting kind of beat down in the dumps. I'm starting to feel like Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh, man. I feel like it ain't going to work out.
So, I mean, tonight felt like I mean, this was. I'll be candid. I fear Japan. I think they're actually better than Korea. The continuing experiments, the continuing auditions, the talent assessments. I'll just say Blackmon is not it. That felt like a bit of a waste of time. But 8 months out of the World Cup, you said it. We got questions all over the field. Who's the goalkeeper? Who are our centre backs? Who's our midfield? Who's our starting striker? You've been in squads. You've been in squads where the coach has changed mid-cycle.
Yeah.
The fact that everything is still so wide open, as a player, are you like, we need to understand Pochettino's just a year in. We've got to give him a little bit more time. This is how it is. Or do we feel behind? Do we feel unusually unstable?
I think unusually unstable. There's no more time to be given. I mean, it's now or never. You were brought in to try to get the best out of this team that you possibly could with your eyes, to look at this national team pool and find maybe something different that can add to this and make it better. I don't think we've progressed since Copa America, in my opinion. We don't have a clear-cut team that we know what our best 11 is, or even our best 6 are. So it's crazy. It's crazy to think that we're this close to the World Cup. We have a World Cup on home soil, and you look at this team, and we talked about it from the top. Like, now with qualifying, more teams get in, but qualifying during our time, does this team get in? I don't know.
4th place playoff, I think, probably. I give us this. Heung-min in the chat says, good damn, a Dempsey Eeyore reference. That's what it's come down to. This is where we are. A Clint Dempsey Eeyore. I mean, Poch is a year into the job. He went on television in Spain this week and was asked for his expectations of the US in the World Cup. His quote was, I can't score the goals, nor can I defend them. I mean, I'm sure we'll talk a lot more about this in Columbus in person. How much of this is on him? How much of this is on the players? The players, some of whom he handpicked in a quite unorthodox style. What do we make of this?
I mean, it's on everybody. It's on the coaches, for the player selection and for the way in which they play. It's the players when they get the opportunity on the field, what they're doing, and it's U.S. soccer. What kind of players are you developing? And why aren't we better than what we were in the past, or significantly better, or having more depth and more options of players that we can bring in and really kind of change things up? I
mean, I agree. I will say, listening to Michael Bradley interviewed before the game, where he quite articulately talks about how he wants to see these players know that what they're about to go through is an incredible privilege to represent the United States on home turf in a World Cup where the spotlight is on them. This is the nature of the moment. It is. There's the feeling that this is the most incredible moment, and the fact that we're heading towards it in just such a savagely self-destructive way. That's what's making this agony feel like double. We've got to touch upon, because I want to get to these questions. They're all lining up. We've got to touch upon the crowd. You mentioned it already, Clint. We lived a Gold Cup in which the stadia were either filled with empty seats for the United States games, or sold out by Guatemalan fans or Mexico fans. Tonight, again, felt like another away game on home soil. South Korean fans, number of people there from the media said it was 80% South Korean packing it in. Poch talked this week about how he wants to be, he feels, quote, jealous of college football atmospheres. You've lived. I mean, I remember 2014 again. The US fans bought the second most tickets after the Brazil home fans. Tens of thousands of them followed you around Brazil. I mean, this is where we are now. The fans just given up, that the chaos has been so overwhelming for the supporters.
Well, I just think if you build it, they will come. Like the Field of Dreams. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? There's another reference for you. I mean, you got to put the fans in the seats, and you got to give them a reason to be excited and puff their chests out and be able to talk trash about, like, my team's going to whoop your butt today. Like, have a little bit of confidence and belief. And, it's just not what we're seeing right now. I still think there's time to get things right? Get everybody back on track, get some confidence going, and get this team clicking. But we're running out of time.
We are running out of time, baby. We are running out of time. Quotes coming in from Mauricio Pochettino post-game via the great Tom Boga on Twitter. Are you ready for this one, Clint? Brace yourself. This is Poch's quote post-game. I think we were better than South Korea, but if you're not clinical, it's difficult.
Ooh, I mean, I don't know about that. I would say that the game was there to be won, because I didn't think that they were that organized defensively, South Korea, in my opinion, early on. But once we conceded the goals in which we did, conceding that second goal, I mean, it was a wrap. And it was almost like South Korea took their foot off the gas in the second half, right? They knew they kind of had the game won, and then it was ours to try to go get. It was too much of a mountain to climb after we conceded that second goal. But to say that we were the better team, how can you say that when we lost 2-0?